All right, I'm back for Dust2 US's ongoing coverage of Fragadelphia X LVL UP EXPO Vegas. I'm here with Thor, coming off of a dominant win by Fischer over Regain. So to start, absolutely insane game for you. I believe Regain only won 3 rounds in the whole series, and you ended the game with 42 frags. What went so right for Fischer there?
I think just our focus. We've been practicing a lot last few weeks, and we came into this game with a lot of focus. We aimed to get far in this tournament, and we just came in, like I said, just with a lot of focus, and everyone was ready.
Part of being ready is that this is the first time you've been able to play with your Fischer teammates in person and not with 100 to 200 ping from Iceland. What's it been like finally having a chance to play with the guys on LAN with a regular consistent ping?
It's awesome. Like, I've been playing with 150 ping or something from Iceland, so getting to come here and meet the guys, it's very fun. It's also nice to not be killing someone 3 seconds after. So I feel very good. I like the guys. I love playing here. Cool event. I love America. So yeah, I'm loving it.
With that as well, you came into this Fischer lineup, and it's pretty much only been success after success after success for the squad since you joined in place of Tatum. Making semifinals in the Eagle Masters. Now you're in the top 8 at Frag, making, I believe, ECL. I think that was right when you joined in advanced playoffs. But overall, it's been highly successful for that. How's that been for you to immediately come into this new environment, this new pan-European roster, and just find success immediately?
It's awesome. It's way better than I expected. They asked me to come play early with them, to come here to Vegas. So yeah, it's the guys are really good. I've implemented a lot of things I've learned over the years. I'm on the op now, and I've implemented a lot of my ideas into the game, and we're all just clicking well together and have good chemistry, and we like each other a lot. So it's working out.
Speaking on your decision to join Fischer, to what degree was it that what degree of influence was it that the roster was majority European? Do you think you would have joined Fischer if it was let's say maybe 3 Americans and 1 European, or was that European identity really integral for you making the decision to join Fischer?
No, it was more about the skill level of the players. That didn't really matter to me if they were American or European or whatever. It was more about I knew how good they were. I've been watching their games, and I know a lot of them from playing them in national tournaments or in EU. So I knew how good they were. So that influenced my decision a lot more than some nationality.
And why did you decide to go to college in America? What made you make that decision to hop the pond?
I just felt like I've been playing in Iceland for many years in the scene there, and I've been winning every tournament over the last 5 to 6 years or something. So I felt just ready to go to America and also go to college. It's been a dream of mine to go to America and live in America and be in a college there. And also just I feel like I'm ready to push forward to become a pro.
And you mentioned, your playing career in Iceland, playing notably for Dusty, which is one of the most successful, if not the most successful Icelandic club in Icelandic Counter-Strike history. What is the Icelandic scene like for, can you explain it to Americans? Obviously, we know Iceland's a small country with a limited player base and limited opportunities, but how would you sum up the Icelandic scene in its totality?
I'd say it's a very tight-knit community. Everyone knows each other. We're all friends. We play with each other and face it or whatever, but there's a lot of rivalry. Also, the Icelandic scene has gotten a lot of grassroots. Every football team in the country almost has a esports club, and we have a lot of players, a lot of good players in my opinion. So the competition is good. We have televised games in our league. So yeah, I'd say it's a tight-knit community of good players.
In recent months and years, we've seen a couple Icelandic players make the hop to go play in the European scene. I believe Edelzen went to go play for Hawks in the European Tier 3, T4 scene. Was that ever something you considered, just going and trying to make your way onto a European or international roster?
Not really. My dream was always to become pro with an Icelandic team, to take an Icelandic team to great heights. But after trying that for 5 years, and getting the opportunity to go to college in America and live in America, I decided I'm gonna do that. But over those 5 years, no, not really. I always just wanted to play with Icelandic players.
Putting the focus back on the Fragadelphia tournament, up next you'll be facing off against BLUEJAYS, which is considered one of the top flight teams in North America. How is the team feeling heading into that matchup?
we're feeling great. We're really prepared for this match. We're really motivated and focused, and we aim to win them. Like, they're a good team. I have a lot of respect for them, but I also believe we are a really good team, and I believe we're going to win them.
Now, this Fragadelphia lens has been plagued with a lot of tech issues and delays on top of delays. But other than that, how have you been enjoying your first NA LAN?
Oh, it's awesome. There's nothing more I love in the world than traveling to play Counter-Strike in different countries, especially America. Like, being here in Las Vegas, it's surreal. It's so cool seeing the Sphere and all the casinos and stuff like that. I'm loving it. And also, I always wanted to go to a Fragadelphia. I've gone to the UK and won the biggest open tournament there, Epic LAN. So I hope to now win the biggest open tournament now in NA, Fragadelphia.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, your squad did end up trying to go to Fragacago 2 years ago under Dusty, getting right up into the point where you could go, and I believe like budget issues stopped you from ultimately going. So are you making up for lost time here?
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're gonna go to Fragacago like 2 years ago, but it fell through, like you said. So I'm very happy to be here finally in Fragadelphia. I've always wanted to play here, so yeah, really excited to be here.
All right, that is Thor from Fisher College. They'll be taking on BLUEJAYS later today. Thank you so much for your time.